Kia ora, Helen Brahms here coming to you live from Mesa in Arizona. How is your Thankful Thursday starting out? Is it super fantastic and sparkling? Mine has started off to an amazing, amazing start. Had a great training session this morning. That was really, really good information. Had a good walk with Zeffy. We sat outside for about 30 minutes while breakfast was cooking because we forgot to put the Instapot on before we went for a walk this morning. But that's okay because we started reading a really cool book, and the foreword was just sort of like the foreword was written by Richard Branson, and just reading the foreword, which was 2 pages, I was like mind blowing, and I thought, oh my gosh, if this is the beginning of the book, I am seriously going to enjoy this book. But I'll tell you more about that book later on when I get more into it. So today is Thankful Thursday. It is also I Love Lucy Day today, and my question in the description, wherever it is what do I Love Lucy and Mickey Mouse have in common? Well, it's I Love Lucy Day. It was on this day in 1951 that the very first episode of I Love Lucy aired. And I am grateful for that program because it has provided me many, many laughs over the years, even the reruns. It doesn't matter how many times I see an episode, I always, always crack up laughing with her. Such talent in the four main people, Lucille Ball, Desi Arnaz, Vivian Vance, and William. Can't remember the other guys. Oh, jeepers. Whatever. But very, very talented people that came together, created an incredible show that have provided millions and millions of people huge amounts of time laughing. And you get really, really good belly laughs with Lucille Ball. You know that nothing is going to go right. She's going to say, oh, we can do this, and you know that it's not going to happen. Even though you know that something is not going to go right, you still watch because the laughter that it provides you, and it's all about, laughter is the best medicine out there. It truly is. And so that was one thing. So the other thing that we have that Mickey Mouse and Lucille Ball have in common is that today, from the Chicken Soup for the Soul, Think Positive, Live Happy, we're reading the story entitled The Mickey Mouse Watch. So that's what they have in common today, is that I am grateful for both of these because, of course, Lucille Ball for the millions of laughs that she's provided over the years, even the reruns, and then Mickey Mouse. I am not a huge Disney fan. I have many people who are Disney fanatics, who are very much Disney fans. I'm one of those people, if I go to Disneyland, I go to Disneyland. I'm not one of those people that get an annual pass, but there's people out there that do, and they absolutely love it. But as this quote at the beginning of this says, and it's one of my favorite quotes from Walt Disney, I mean, he's such a fascinating character. Walt Disney is a fascinating person. And one of my favorite quotes from his is actually at the beginning of this story. And it says, I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse. It is so true. I mean, you look, he just started off, was it Steamboat Willie was the very first Mickey Mouse thing. And look at what's been created from that one little cartoon. It is just incredible. And one of the quotes that I actually posted today, and I'm actually going to read it because it's such a really, really good quote. And I often wonder, when I read this, and I read this thing on the Mickey Mouse Watch this morning, I often wondered, I wonder how obscene Walt Disney's dream was when he first drew Mickey Mouse. Because here it said that Richard Branson says, if your dreams don't scare you, then they are too small. And I thought, oh, that is so cool. And I mean, this is from the foreword of the thing. He said, where was that other piece? He said, I have always set for myself huge, seemingly unachievable challenges, moonshots. I have found this approach to be a real difference maker in my life, and it can all be yours as well. Indeed, if your dreams don't scare you, then they are too small. And and this whole forward is about dreaming the impossible and going after it. And so when I read that this morning, and then I read the story about the Mickey Mouse watch, and I saw that quote there that we've got to remember it all started with a mouse. I sort of start thinking of how big and obscene was Walt Disney's vision for Disneyland and Walt Disney, the whole Disney concept. Did he imagine it would become the huge organization it is today, the amazing entertainment company that it is today, or was his vision much smaller? It's um, a massive company with what all they've accomplished and everything. And so I often wonder, just how big was his dream when he first drew that mouse? But anyway, so on with today's story. So that gives you something to think about today. So I'm very grateful to Walt Disney and his dream of a mouse, and that it all started with a mouse. I'm very grateful to Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz and Vivian Barnes and whatever Williams' last name is for their comedy that they brought us through I Love Lucy. So very grateful today for the entertainment and humor of life. So the Mickey Mouse watch. It's a short story today. In the spring of 1968, I was 19 years old and living the life. I had a good job, a new car, and a steady girlfriend. However, that was all put on hold when I received my draft notice ordering me to report for induction into the U.S. Army. Upon completion of infantry training, I was sent to Vietnam for 1 year, where I served as a combat squad leader. Life in the steamy jungle was miserable. In addition to being far from home, soldiers also contended with the enemy, snakes, vicarious insects, and oppressive weather conditions. I think I said that word right, but that's okay. The one thing that kept soldiers going was their support from home, primarily in the form of mail. Because remember, we had no internet at that time. During the first half of my tour, I received letters from my girlfriend nearly every day. Her devotion sustained me and kept me focused. As a result, hardly a moment went by when I did not dream of the day I would return home so we could get married. As I entered the second half of my tour, her letter writing dwindled to the point where several weeks would pass without a word. When an occasional letter did arrive, it read like a high school homework assignment. The passion was gone, and she often wrote about places and events that I had never heard of. It was obvious that my girlfriend had found someone else. I was devastated at the realization that I no longer had someone waiting for me. My morale fell to an all-time low. I had trouble concentrating and often took unnecessary risks because I no longer cared if I survived the war. Then one night, a fellow soldier handed me his luminous Mickey Mouse pocket watch so I could keep track of my guard shift in the dark. I stared intently at the timepiece as Mickey smiled back at me. You know that Mickey Mouse smile? I love that Mickey Mouse smile. I began to think about when I was a kid and how much I loved sitting in front of the television after school to be entertained by the Mickey Mouse Club. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we used to get that in New Zealand. Remember the song? M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E, Mickey Mouse. I thought about sitting in my parents' home where I was warm, safe, and well-fed and carefree. I thought about the neighborhood kids and all the fun we had playing baseball, ice skating, and camping in each other's backyards. I even missed my father yelling at me. Wow. Suddenly, something magical happened. All my anxieties vanished. I looked again at Mickey's silly grin. It seemed to tell me not to worry because everything was going to be okay. I smiled back with a nod, as if I was actually communicating with Mickey. I still had to complete a danger-filled tour, but that watch made me care again and gave me the confidence to survive the war unharmed. Shortly after returning home from Vietnam, I purchased a Mickey Mouse wristwatch, and I have worn one ever since. I wanted to have a constant reminder that no matter how many obstacles life sends my way, no matter how bleak the situation, things could be worse. So I am thankful to be alive. A luminous Mickey Mouse pocket watch on a dark, lonely night did that for me. And that was from Arthur Wicknick Jr. So thank you, Arthur Wicknick Jr., for your service. And thank you for your story about Mickey Mouse, the Mickey Mouse watch. So think of all the times that, if you want to have a good laugh and everything else. And I know when we do the laughter one, we're always doing laughter. I'm just thankful for laughter. Laughter applies to every day, whether it's Magic Monday, thankful Tune-Up Tuesday, Winning Wednesdays, Thankful Thursdays, Fun Fridays, Shake It Up Saturdays, or Serenity Sundays. Laughter should always be involved in every single day. You should take time every day to find something to laugh about. It can help boost your spirits. It helps boost your immune system. There are so many medical benefits, physical benefits to having a great belly laugh. Go watch some I Love Lucy today. That's your challenge for today. Watch some I Love Lucy. Watch some Mickey Mouse cartoons if you want as well. it is going, and start dreaming. Be thankful that we have those people out there who created those characters that we can then that we've been entertained with for years. That's what Thankful Thursday is all about today. It is all about the thankfulness of laughter, of entertainment, and for those creative minds that came up with the characters of, Lucy and Lucy and her crew with the I Love Lucy program, and to Walt Disney for his vision with Mickey Mouse. I am thankful to those people for the entertainment they've provided us over the years, the many, many, many millions of laughs they have given to millions and millions of people over the years as well. So today, to honor them as part of Thankful Thursday, go find a Mickey Mouse cartoon to watch. Go find some I Love Lucy reruns to watch. Have a super fantastic sparkling Thursday. Oh, and before I forget, because I almost forgot, Saturday is World Singing Day. So on World Singing Day, we're going to do something very special. You have to tune in at 10 a.m. on Saturday if you want to be on the actual Zoom call, so be part of our little grid. Then private message me and we can put you on that. We will be singing. I don't care if you can sing or not. I don't care if you can carry a tune or not. We're just going to raise our voices together in song, have fun. And the song that we're going to do is I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing. It's a great song. I love that song. And I'm always singing it, even though I don't really have a great singing voice. But it's a song I enjoy. It's a song I grew up with knowing, and I pull it out every now and again because every time I think of the words to the song, it just makes me happy and it makes me smile, and I'm thankful for that song. So we're going to be singing I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing on Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific. So if you would like to be on the actual Zoom call on the grid with us, then send me a private message so I can send you the link to join up with the Zoom. Otherwise, we will be streaming it live through Facebook, all technology working well. And that's going to be our Shake It Up Saturday activity, is to get together and sing for World Singing Day. So private message me if you want to be part of that. And so I can send you the link so you can sign in with us on Saturday. We're going to be starting at 10 a.m. and singing I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing. And that's for World Singing Day. So today, go watch Mickey Mouse cartoons. Go watch I Love Lucy reruns. Have a super fantastic sparkling day. Get some good laughter going, and be thankful to those who created the I Love Lucy show and then performed in it, and to those that created the mouse. Have a super fantastic sparkling Thankful Thursday. Hei konera.